Hi guys, it's Violet with Listen to Your Body, and welcome to another episode of the Digestive System. And we have a special guest, Jilly Bean. Welcome, Jilly.
Hi guys, thank you, Miss Violet.
Yeah, thank you, honey. So today we're going to talk about the digestive enzymes, and I have four fruits. I'm going to herbs or fruits. I'm going to talk about. Then I'm going to mention some prebiotics, plus food, some other food that's loaded with enzymes that our body needs. And when we have digestive problem, like Julie and I have, like food allergies, we definitely need help,
Right.
to break the foods down. So one of the reasons why sometimes we have like problem because we're not eating enough food that's loaded with enzymes. So
Right.
we have to retrain our taste buds.
That's right.
And yeah, so even if we don't like the fruits, like the one I'm going to talk about, it's not my favorite fruits, but this is something that I have to have in my diet. And this is a humble papaya. And growing up, my grandma have a tall papaya tree right in front of the veranda, right there in front. And
Wow.
yeah, and I never liked papaya, but guess what? Now I know it's good for me.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And also the papaya seeds is high in nutrients. It's loaded with enzymes. It's good for the gut. So if you got
Wow.
issue, I use it for my black pepper because in my household we don't do black pepper because it's not to my family. It's
Right.
not helping us. It irritates the gut for us. So I use the papaya seeds for my black pepper, and it's not only helping the gut, but it also giving us the good enzyme our body needs to help break down the foods, and plus it's helping us season it's like a spice, it's a herb to put in, a lot of my
Wow.
dishes. Yeah, so I use this here, the seeds, and like I said, really it's only my mom and I eat this in here because the rest of the family is like, no, okay, so you have to yeah, you got to work with it, but I like it. And if you're getting papaya, make sure it's not from Hawaii because it's GMO.
Oh,
And
wow.
so if you're getting, make sure it's not coming from there. And if you go on the site, it will tell you,
Mm-hmm.
GMO papaya, and that state will pop it. So don't get if you're looking for foods that is non-GMO,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't get it from there. So papaya, this is a non-GMO papaya, the small one, non-GMO papaya, it's a very small one. And sometimes papaya, like the tree in Jamaica, my grandmother, they were big papaya, big papaya.
Wow.
So, and that's naturally coming from the tree. So it
Right.
just depends. It depends. But like I said, it grew on me
The
now
food
because
that you learned to love.
yes, it's a food that I learned to love because it's not my favorite food. Love it. Yes, and you could also use it for your skin. Yeah, that's very good for the skin.
Wow.
Yeah, it keep the skin clean. It's tighten the skin. That make all kind of skincare stuff with this, And for me, I don't put it in smoothie. I rather eat my papaya because I just don't like the consistency.
Okay.
The smoothie. So
Does it make it too thick or something?
yeah, make it too thick.
Too
Yeah,
thick.
so
Okay.
eat this, whether eat the papaya. This is also, there's a lot of studies done on papaya, and it optimize. It's very good for the digestive tract. Very good for if you got IBD, IBS, Crohn's, diverticulitis, celiac, all that gut issue. It really helps, to consume papaya in the diet. But
Wow.
sometimes we need more than just the papaya by itself because the foods nowadays they're so depleted. So
Right.
sometimes they do have the digestive enzyme, which I'm going to show you. Also, we take the capsule. I have the boys, my children, they have them eat that, take that before they eat
Mm-hmm.
the food. Have to be on top of them, but gotta make sure that they have it because they need to have something in their body to help break down the food.
And you can really, I know I can always feel the difference when I don't
Yes,
have it and
yes.
when I do.
So do you take the you take an enzyme before you eat?
Yes, usually I take it before I eat. Sometimes I forget and I take it mid-meal, but I like to take it before I eat anything, and it always makes a huge difference.
Yeah. So if you're facing digestive issue, guys, make sure that take some. If you don't have the fresh fruit, itself, get the enzyme, and I'm gonna show the one that I use for my family. And Jilly, if
Yes.
you to show it to us too, yeah. So the enzyme really helps break down the protein, the carbohydrate, the fat. Let me see, protein, carbohydrate, fat, in the body. Because I know for me, sometimes when my body is having too much when I'm eating a meal with too much protein,
Mm-hmm.
and when I was like on 100% plant based, I could tell because protein is high in beans and nuts and seeds, and
Right.
on a plant-based diet, you're getting a lot of protein.
That's right.
Yeah, a lot of protein. So it's not a problem right there. But for me, my body sometimes can't break down that protein, like especially in the beans and the nuts.
Right.
So that's the reason why I need these enzymes to help me break it down in my system. So papaya is one of them. Papaya. So you want to start to implement papaya in your diet if you're having that problem.
Now, let me ask you a question. When you eat the papaya, do you only eat it like in the morning, like as a breakfast meal? Do you eat it with other foods, or when you eat it, is it just like a mono meal?
I eat it by itself.
By itself, okay.
Like this, like three this by itself. That's not,
Okay.
yeah, I just eat it by itself. Yeah. And my mom and I, my mom cut it up, take out the seed, and
Right.
when I just eat it by itself. Yes, eat it by itself. So
Okay.
you want to eat fruits like watery fruits like papaya, but eat itself. Or you could add it with like maybe a banana or something, but you don't want to eat a lot of fruits together.
Okay.
Make sure, because sometimes you're eating a fruit which by the end of the meal, a fruit salad, by the end of the meal you're in pain. You don't know which fruit that you're eating causing you to have pains.
Right.
So it's good for you to have one fruit at a time.
Right.
Especially if you're going through a flare up, you gotta be very careful. Going through a flare, you gotta eat one thing at a time, so you could pinpoint, what is causing me to feel this way,
Right.
And that's the food journal is very important, So you want to have a food journal with all the enzymes that you eat and fruits that you eat with enzyme and see, does that agree with me, and
Right.
because just to take out and because what my body's telling me I need, your body might be say I don't need it.
That's right. That's
yeah.
right.
We have to listen to the body.
That's right.
Yeah. So the next one is pineapple.
Yes.
Pineapple is it's low with natural enzyme, and it helps to digest protein. And the pineapple for me, I love pineapple.
Right.
But guess what? I have to be very, very careful with pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I have pineapple, my pineapple to be like so ripe, like super ripe. This is not even ripe for me. It has to be super ripe, like rotten ripe.
Like almost going bad ripe, yeah.
Me to have it because the bubble in here is so strong. My body can't take it. It's too much. It's too strong for my body. So whenever I have pineapple at the center of my back, it's immediately pain.
Wow.
Yes, it's so strong. The enzyme is so strong, so my body can't take pineapple. And when I do have it, like I said, I have to be ripe, and whenever it can't touch my mouth because instantly I got instant like fine bumps.
Wow.
Breakout, like really breakout.
Wow.
And what else? So the center of my back hurts. My face,
Wow.
fine bumps on it. So
but when you have it when it's ripe, you get those symptoms when you eat it when it's like super, super ripe.
It's very mild.
Very mild. Okay.
But if I should eat like this, it's not gonna work for me. But papaya is a little bit enzyme,
Right.
So it might work for good for you.
Right.
But I could also I can substitute papaya with something else, so I don't have to eat that. pineapple. Do I love pineapple? I do love pineapple, yes.
Pineapple's delicious.
Pineapple is delicious. Listen, and I'm certain if I go to my country, go back to Jamaica, some part of the island, guess what? I'm pretty sure I'll be able to enjoy pineapple without me getting all the breakout. But yeah, pineapple is a superfood, and it's loaded with enzymes. So, do you have a problem with pineapple, Jilly?
If I have too much of it, like usually when I have it, I'll just have like a few pieces, just like as a treat, like on the weekends, maybe because I buy it for my husband. So if I, have a little bit, but I noticed like there was one time I got carried away and I ate like a full carton and was not good.
Yeah. So what's your reaction?
My stomach will just start bubbling up. It'll just start bubbling up and I'll have pain down there. But it's usually like, it's only when I go over that limit.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And I don't have it like every week. It's like, if I have it, it'll just be like a very small amount.
Yes. And it's so funny because kiwi is the same thing too. I cannot have kiwi. And kiwis is good, Is
it
so
the
good.
Seeds?
The seeds for kiwi, I don't know if it's seed for the kiwi because I have my reaction with the kiwi is just like the pineapple, except it doesn't hurt my back. It's just fine bumps.
Wow.
I was drinking this kombucha, and I was feeling pain in my back. Yeah, I was feeling pain in my back, and my face started to break out. I'm like, what in the world? I said,
wow.
What's in it? So it had coconut in it.
Wow.
As well. Yeah, I can't have coconut.
You can't have coconut, right?
Yeah, and then and I was reading the rest of the ingredients. They had kiwi in there. So I had another one. Without the coconut and just the kiwi and some other food. And then this time my mouth was itching me and I'm like, my face like fine bumps. I'm like, okay,
wow,
it's the kiwi. So the kiwi react to the same way as the papaya. As the pineapple. So yeah, so whatever you're eating, guys, it doesn't matter what it is. If you can't eat that particular fruit, just substitute with something else. I love to research and say, okay, like bananas, I cannot have bananas. Cannot have bananas. My plantain, I can have. It doesn't bother me at all. So I love to substitute my fruits because I love fruits.
Right.
Substitute. What else can I have? What can I replace that with? So because you can't have this particular fruit, there's another fruit you can always have the same benefits as the other one.
That's right.
Use it to something else.
So you can have plantains.
I can, yes.
Do you use it like the same way you would use a banana, like in a smoothie and stuff, and it still tastes just as good?
I've never used it in a smoothie. I steam mine.
Steam them. Yeah, that's good.
Yes, steam mine because I miss my banana because when I have bananas, my body, it just love the bananas. But for me, it helps with my potassium, like my muscle cramps. Sometimes you get by the seeds and I seeds there's muscle cramp and whenever I would consume bananas that helped me tremendously. But because I can't have the bananas anymore and I wasn't doing plantain or sweet potato, this replaced my potassium. I find myself that predicament. So I said, okay, I gotta make sure my plantain and my sweet potato because that replaced the nutrients that I was getting from the bananas.
Right.
Those two, sweet potato and plantain. So, whenever I consumed it, my body, I could tell a different in my body. I can tell.
Praise the Most High for sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Don't say I love sweet potatoes.
Oh yes. And sweet potato, you could do so much stuff with sweet potatoes.
So much with sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I put it in smoothies. One of my coworkers, she loves sweet potatoes, so I said, okay, I'm going to make some sweet potato smoothie. And she likes it. I was surprised she liked the smoothie.
Wow.
Like smoothie. I said, well, that's okay.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. She said, yeah, I can drink this. Yeah. young too, so I was surprised,
Right.
So, she liked the sweet potato smoothie, but you can do so much, so much with this stuff, so much. So you have the pineapple, the papaya, then you have the ginger. Oh my goodness.
Oh, ginger, yes.
Ginger. Oh.
My best friend.
So good for, ginger's good for nauseous, if you're nauseous, ginger's high in enzyme. Yeah, ginger is very high in enzymes. So ginger, and it helps break down certain protein too, and it also good for and it enhance fat digestion. So this help breaks down fat as well.
Wow, that's interesting.
So yeah, so some people when they're doing like a cleanse and stuff, they put the in there. And ginger, for me, when I drink ginger in my water, it suppresses my appetite too. So it's also good for suppressing the appetite.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't
so
know
it's
that.
yes, it's good for the secretion of the bile salt. So it's good. Ginger is so it's good for the digestive tract. It's I can't tell someone you gotta do some research on ginger.
And
Ginger,
it's like adding it to food. It really brings out a nice flavor with different foods.
yes, and ginger. I'm playing with black beans too. So the black beans. So I've been grating the ginger and put it in the black beans.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
Not one guess.
Really?
Yes.
So you
Yes.
grind it up and then you mix it in with your beans. Wow.
Yeah. I have a zester. I have a zester. So
A
I use it
zester.
as, and I wasn't bloated at all, and I wasn't gassy.
Wow.
But what I did, I soaked my beans in baking soda.
Okay.
In baking soda, and then I rinse it off, drain it off. But it's not. I'm not going to do it all the time. I know my limit.
Right.
But that one time, it was delicious.
I know you were happy.
Yes, I was so happy. Okay, I love beans.
Right. I know you love beans.
Yeah. Yeah. But ginger is very, 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 very good for the digestive tract. Very, very good. It's loaded with enzymes. So, that's another thing when you put in your spice. Keeping your spice, your ginger powder, your fresh ginger root. You could do make teas with this. You could just put ginger. I think you should use ginger every day in your and you make teas, put it in your smoothies. I put this in my smoothie too, the ginger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just put a piece of my smoothie if I'm juicing. I like to make this carrot juice smoothie. So I juice the carrot with ginger, then I blend up with mango and strawberries and
that sounds delicious.
It's really, really good. So put that ginger in your smoothie, guys. Put it in your tea, put it in your food, grate it, put in your food. Just have some ginger diet. Sometimes it's also good for menstrual cramps. So ginger is like good, just good all around. Do you use a lot of ginger, Jilly?
I do. I actually use it a lot when I cook my stews. Like if I make a chicken stew with, I'll chop up ginger and I'll just put that in there with it. But I've never thought to try it with beans to test to see if, it'll help. Because I've been so scared to try beans because every time I've tried it, they just destroy my gut. But that's interesting.
I would say
I'm going to try that.
I would say for you, make sure you sprout your beans.
Okay.
You gotta sprout your beans. If you have a digestive problem, do not eat beans like that. You gotta sprout the beans.
Gotta sprout them first.
Yeah, beans are seeds, and they want to open. And for us with beans allergy, they want to open to give us that nutrients that's in there.
Right.
So it's all the nutrients that's locked up. So they want. It's like you're doing a garden and you sprout your seed, to plant, so you could get the plant, the fruits, So the beans they want to open up, so it could help break down the sugar.
And you said you soaked them the night before as well?
Yeah, I soak it, yeah.
Okay, and the soaking also probably helps with the gas and stuff as well.
But before that, I used to soak my beans, freeze. I do everything with my beans, but guess what? My body wasn't breaking down the sugar. It was my body, the sugar protein, the sugar that's in there wasn't breaking it down. So I learned, I'm learning if I sprout my beans, like I said, I'm testing the water with lentil, I'm have to do one at a time.
Right.
But some beans I'm not going to able to put back in my diet for now, but lentil, is something that I know, because I sprouted, it's working. I don't eat it all the time, I know my limits, so.
Right.
Yeah, so.
And that's another thing, it's very important to know your limits with certain things.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with food allergy,
Especially with food allergies, yes.
You gotta know your limits. You gotta know your limits. So the next one I want to talk about is aloe.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera, yes.
Look how pretty that is.
I have a big plant in my living room. This is a small one, but aloe vera is this has been around for centuries. It's been a long time. Aloe vera helps break down fat starches, in the body. So this is very, 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 very good for you. You got to keep it in your house. You can use it put it in smoothies.
Wow.
Put it in my husband's smoothie. Every time I make smoothie for him. I make my husband 5 smoothies for the week, and I give him smoothies, aloe vera plant in there, the gel. Scrape
right. The gel part, right.
With him. So you can do aloe vera and lemon. Okay, so I have a customer at work, and she was I did this video on my YouTube channel to acid reflux, and she was saying that she couldn't sleep, and then she she's in so much pain. So I told her to try aloe vera gel with lemon, lemon
right.
juice. Told her that I forgot all about it. And as a matter of fact, they actually sell that juice at the store, the aloe and the lemon.
Yes, I've seen aloe vera. Yes, I've seen those.
And it's like a month or so ago, she came to me and she said, "Thank you so much." She said, "You gave back my life. You gave back my life. She said, I can eat this now. I can eat." She said, "I can eat what was it? She can eat tomatoes or something that was causing her pain because of the acid reflux.
Wow.
I can eat that now because she said I drink it half an hour before I eat anything, and it helps me so much." She said, "Thank you so much." And I'm like, "What is she talking about?" So I brought it to this section of the store. I said, "No." She said, "No, the aloe." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about."
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I just like guys. Yes. Yes. So the aloe vera is I'm trying to fix it. So the aloe vera is very good. That's loaded with natural digestive enzymes. So you want to make sure you add it to your diet. Okay. Sliding again.
We're sliding a little bit. There we go.
Okay. Yes.
And aloe vera you can use with so many different things with your skin and your hair, and it's a lot of different uses.
They right now put some aloe in my hair, the aloe gel.
Wow.
Yes, so it's good. So that the papaya, the ginger, the pineapple. Also, what's loaded with digestive enzyme is bananas. If you can have bananas, good. Honey, avocado, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, miso.
Fermented, yeah.
Fermented food, yeah. Like it's a kiwi, but I can't have kiwi now. But so
right.
But if you can't have one thing, just do some research, test the water and see what you can and cannot have.
That's
and
right.
Give it a try. And also what's loaded with natural enzyme also is chicory. Some chicory. And I've been drinking this in the morning for my coffee. It tastes just like coffee without the caffeine.
Wow.
I cannot have caffeine. So this is my coffee replacement. So this is chicory root, and it's a prebiotic as well. So you got your probiotic, you have the prebiotic.
Nice.
So this is good to have if you are trying to get some extra natural enzyme, and also boost your gut with some good prebiotic in there. So
it's actually good for you. It looks just like coffee, even on the picture. It looks identical to coffee. That is so cool.
Tastes like coffee. I enjoy them. Like, yes, like.
Oh, I know that has to be so soothing to drink in the morning.
Yeah, I have it my raw honey. I have my raw honey.
Yes.
I'm still getting my enzyme. Got my raw honey. Going with this is just a complete meal for me. Complete meal for me. Yeah, so have that with my honey. And also jicama is good for a natural enzyme to jicama. And Jilly and I can't have apples, so this will be my apple replacement here. Yes, so
it has that crunch too, just like now.
Crunch, sweet, have a sweet, and it's a low glycemic fruit, jicama. Yes, so it's not like apple. If you have problem with sugar, this is good to have. It's a good substitute. So I know for me, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I don't know why my body's just like rejecting all these fruits, but because I know why, because my body's not cannot break down the chemical they put into the
Right.
fruit.
Right.
Because I'm eating organic apples, and
Right.
I mean it's I have pain all over my body, pain
Right.
all over. So, but come to find out, even with organic too, you have to make sure be careful because they do spray. They have to spray it by law.
That's so true. That's so
So
true.
the only thing really eating organic is what you grow for yourself.
That's
Your own,
right.
everything in there is organic. So that's the only thing you could know. And if you go to the
That's right.
Caribbean island, and it's local farmer, they will have organic stuff, but
Right.
we'll get it from the supermarket. You still gotta treat it like you would treat regular foods, conventional food. You gotta wash it, soak it,
Right.
stuff. Yeah. So, but the jicama is very good. It's an apple replacement for me.
See,
And
you guys, even when you can't have one thing, there's always something
yeah,
else.
exactly.
Always something else.
What is your reaction to apples, Jilly? I know for me it's pain.
You get pain in your back, right?
I get pain in my back. Yeah, in my back.
Okay. I just get very, 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 very bloated, very, very, very bloated. If I just have even a little bit of apple, at first I thought it was just the skin, but the apple has a lot of sugar in it. And I would, I buy I used to buy organic apples too, because I like to put them in my salads. I used to like to put them in my salads.
Yeah.
But I'll just get very, very, very bloated and very discomfort, in my gut area. So I've been staying away from apples for about a year now, because every now and then I'll try to test it because I love apples. I love apples. They're so convenient to just grab and eat, but doesn't work for me. But the jicama, it tastes, it has that refreshingness that you find when you eat an apple. So it's definitely like a really good replacement if you're missing apples.
It's got a nice, crunch to it.
Crunch, yes.
Yes. So today we're over the diet, some stuff you could have in your diet too. Oh, also, this is a good digestive enzyme we're taking. It's a plant-based sauce, and this is the one right there. This is the one we're taking from Amazon. Got some Amazon. It got apopectin in there, ginger, turmeric, peppermint, sea vegetable, bladder rock. Yes, they have a lot of sea vegetable in there. So, and it's vegan capsule if you look for a plant-based capsule. So
that's something I always look for, is to make sure the capsules aren't made from animals.
Yes. So
this is the one that I use.
This is the one that you pure. Yeah, I used to use that one too. Yes. Yeah. I used to use that one.
I take 2 capsules before I eat.
Yes. So, and I make sure my children are taking it, along with their meal as well. Sometimes they take it, after they finish eating or during the meal. So, but you gotta have it,
Exactly.
Yeah. So this is, anything we can eat, anything we can do to help the digestive system, that will help us with our gut.
That's right.
So the food that we eat is very important. We put in our body is very important, for health, especially if and like most people right now is facing digestive problems. So
that's right.
For everyone, even if you're not 100% facing digestive problem, this will help you, so you don't have to go on the same path that we went down, because it's not easy,
It's not easy at all.
Yeah, not able to eat, certain things that you want to eat, and you can't eat it. So they say prevention is better than cure, right?
That's right.
Yeah, prevention is better than cure. So if you can prevent it, do a food journal, and write down the things that that you're eating, and just listen to your body.
And also maybe also I know for me, I like to also note the times that I eat something, because like certain fruits like bananas, I can't eat at night. If I have banana at night, I'll get a pain in my stomach. But if I have it a little bit in the morning, my body's able to handle it. So also, like sometimes the time you eat things can make a difference on, how it reacts to your body in certain ways.
Yeah, that's very important, Jill. That's very, very important, because like you said, you can't eat it in the night, but you can eat in the morning.
Right. Right.
Yeah. And certain food, I know food take like an hour for you to your body to digest it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have digestive problem, maybe take a longer time
That's right.
to digest it. So I know with melons, you want to eat melons by itself.
Right.
Sorry about that. My battery's low, but you want to eat melons by itself, because if you don't eat melons by itself, you're going to be bloated. You're going to
Right.
be in pain, so you're going to suffer a lot. For me, with watermelon, I have to eat it by itself.
Right.
I eat it like half an hour before I eat anything else. Like even now,
Right.
before. So, families, want to thank you for tuning into this discussion. And next week, I won't be here. Unfortunately, I am going to a funeral, just keep the family in prayer, tragedy. Brother was murdered. So, it's a very hard time right now. It's like I'm in a movie right now. So reality haven't hit yet. So I won't be here next Saturday. So do you have anything to say, and other thing to say, Jilly?
No, I just thank you guys so much for being here, and I'm learning a lot. I'm really enjoying these, so thank you so much, Miss Violet. I learned a lot today.
Yes, same here. We'll learn from each other.
And we're
Yes.
definitely going to keep you and the family in prayer as well.
Yes, thank you. Yes. So family, so we see you on the next upload. Like I said, we won't be here next week Saturday, but the following Saturday we'll be here. And Jill are gonna bring that other part of the digestive system. So share this video and listen to your body. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Hi guys, I want to share this with you. I came across this yakan syrup. I was reading this book, and they mentioned this in there. So it's a prebiotic, and it's low glycemic sweetener. It's a root vegetable. And so I said, I'm going to try it and see. This came in the mail, and I tried it, and to me it have a caramel taste to it, and I like it so far. But so if you want to check this out, do some research on it, listen to your body. One thing, something might work for me, agree with me, it doesn't agree with you. So I just want to share this with you. This low glycemic root vegetable syrup, so check it out and see, and like I said, do some research, and just remember that what might work for someone might not work for you. What might work for you work for someone else. So just gonna come in and share this with you guys. And I intend on using this, in some recipes. So I will let you know, do some recipes to let what I think, and like I said, I like it so far. It have a caramel taste to it. So come in and share this with you. This root vegetable that I came across. Thanks for watching, guys.